Are you a reporter?
That's right. For the main register. Would you like to be a reporter someday?
My grandpa said not to talk to reporters.
Let's go, Jack. Let's look over there. No, nothing.
Gee, has the victim been identified? You know how she
I only
died?
just this minute arrived, Miss Hodges. How could I possibly know that?
Yeah,
What do we got?
but wait a minute.
Female, mid-late teens, no ID.
How long has she been in there?
Coroner says 2, maybe 3 years. I ran a missing persons report, haven't come up with anything.
Where's parents? Oh, listen, hey, how's the little girl who found the body?
Well, here he is now, sir. She's pretty shaken up.
You got a cause yet?
Not definitive. Skull's cracked in 3 places.
You probably didn't just slip and fall then.
Probably not.
Anything out there?
Not so far. Excuse me, Chief.
Who are they?
The Emerys. Had a daughter disappear about 14 years ago.
Well, you better show me what you got down there.
Is it Linda? You could tell me. I could tell
No,
you.
ma'am.
How do you know that? They said it was a teenage girl.
No, the young woman's only been deceased for a couple of years. It couldn't possibly be your daughter.
I don't want it to be her. I just want to know. 14 years.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't know what it's like losing a child.
Like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about your loss. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Come on, Eliza. Let's let the police do their work.
I didn't mean that.
Mrs. Barron, you want to come take a look at this?
Maybe we should just go ahead and do it.
She'll be here. She'll be here.
I'm hungry.
What kind of excuse is that?
My guy.
What if I give you my gift now? Huh? Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, honey, I didn't wait.
Open it. Come on, open it. The suspense is killing me. Do you like it? What do you think? Come on.
It's a beautiful rocket. Thank you, Greg. We look like such a happy family.
You're a happy family. You know, I'm thinking maybe I told her 12 o'clock.
No, you told her 11. She's just not coming.
Of course she's coming. She's just being a typical teenager. She's not thinking. We'll call the Burnhams. See the time she left their house. Do you think you're okay?
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Fred. How you doing?
What's wrong with Karen?
Oh, she had a miscarriage.
Well, maybe they should adopt again.
Happy Mother's Day, Grandma.
She went to the mall with Lisa.
I'd rather not stay.
Honey.
There really doesn't seem to be very much to celebrate. Why should she want to be around me? I'm depressed all the time. I'm so tired of feeling like this.
Probably a good sign, don't you think?
It's only been a month, Greg.
Honey, that's not what I meant.
So surreal. Those years we tried to get pregnant and couldn't. And then when it happened accidentally all this time later, I thought it was meant to be. I keep trying to get all some kind of meaning.
Judy.
Let's not make this any worse than it already is, okay, Greg? I don't want this thing to escalate, ever turn into one of those kids who comes home with their eyelids pierced.
Dad,
Where have you been?
I thought you'd still be at the restaurant.
Is that where you were headed now? An hour late?
Where's Mom?
The deal was you could spend the night at Lisa's, but then you were to meet us at the restaurant by 11 o'clock today. Wasn't that the deal?
I need to come home and change my clothes. I spilled something on my other shirt.
At the mall?
Well, if you knew where I was, why have you even asked me?
Don't take that tone with me, Jenny.
If you didn't want to come, why didn't you just tell us?
Like I didn't tell you anything. I mean, like you ever listen to me?
Oh, please.
Look, I was coming. I was just late, okay? Big deal.
Yes, it is a big deal. First of all, we were worried. They found some girl's body not 6 months ago.
Greg.
And secondly, you've hurt your mother's feelings at a time
What
when...
about my feelings?
Oh, I don't want to hear it. I want you to apologize to your mother.
I already did.
Big deal is an apology?
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry I'm such a terrible daughter. I'm sorry, I was born. I'm sorry.
No,
Please, both of you.
That thing, present that you got for your mom. And people tell you about their teenagers. They think, boy, my kids are gonna be like that. Me and my kid, we got a great relationship. And then, wham!
She's just so angry with me.
It's hormones, I'm telling you.
I'll go get it.
Mrs. Newhall?
Yes?
My name is Linda Emery.
Yes?
Can I... Are you Jenny? Oh, I've tried to picture you a million times. Oh, just look at you.
Am I supposed to know you?
No, wait. I'm your mother.
Greg!
I brought you these. I'm sorry to just show up like this, but I was afraid if I called you... May I come in?
Yes.
Well, just because she says, how do we know?
You know. I have papers with me. I can't tell you how many times I've thought about this, and now that it's happening, it doesn't feel quite real. Is Jenny short for Jennifer?
Sweetheart, why don't you go find a vase to put those in?
Oh, I promise, I won't stay long. I know this is a shock to you both, but I had to see her. I had to know what she looked like. She was safe.
Of course she's safe. She's safe and she's happy, and you have no legal right to barge in on her life like this.
I'm her mother.
But that does not give you the right.
I don't think it will hurt Jenny to know her real mother.
Real? What am I then, pretend?
Thank you, there.
You are just so beautiful. And I brought you this, too. Oh, I told your parents I can't stay long. I just got into town. I haven't seen my mother yet.
Does she know you're coming?
Why did you give me away?
Jen. No, that's all right. I was very young, and I didn't have any money. I didn't have an education. And I wanted most for you to be safe, to have a good home, because I loved you.
How long are you staying?
Just a few days.
Can I see you again?
No.
I mean alone. I want to see you again alone.
Oh, yes, of course.
No.
That is not fair.
I don't care.
Look, you've had her all these years. I'm just asking for a few hours. I'll be at Martin's tomorrow after school. If your parents...
I'll be there. Wait. Don't go yet. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. I'll treasure it. I really should go.
It was just a stupid bottle of perfume.
That is enough, Jenny. You have insulted your mother enough today.
I can get her another one.
It's really not necessary.
Great. Just great, make me feel guilty. Big, bad, selfish Jenny, but, you guys were mean to her.
We were...
Yeah, you didn't even invite her in. You treated her like she was some criminal. That's why I gave it to her, and I am going to see her tomorrow. I am!
She's not going.
You're gonna have to lock her in a room then. I don't think that's how we want to play this, Greg. I'm so scared. Why do I feel so scared?
His heart broke when you disappeared. 15 years he waited, never giving up hope. And now he's gone. How could you?
Oh, I didn't mean to be cruel. There were things that happened.
Well, you could have come to us. You didn't have to run away.
Mama, he would have sent me away.
Maybe, to have the baby, but at least we would have known where you were.
But I didn't want you to know. I couldn't.
And all these years, not a single word from you. Why did you wait till he died to come back? I thought you loved him.
Oh, I did love him. I did. Mama, I'm here now. I'm here. Please forgive me. Please.
Quit yelling, she's not dead.
Hi, Grandma!
Bill.
Happy Mother's Day!
Hello, Bill.
Who's she, Mama?
Mind your manners. Hi.
Take the boys and go into the kitchen. I want to have a few words in private with my sister.
You have an aunt? An aunt?
Oh, you do have an aunt. Here she is. Let's go.
Come on,
out.
We want to see her!
Out.
Now, Bill, I think you should listen to what Linda has to say. I think you should hear her story.
I don't care about her story. What about my story? You want to hear my story, Linda? I had to quit college because of you.
Now, Bill,
You're not
told
welcome in
Linda
this
she
house.
could spend the night.
And I'm telling her she can't. I gave up everything, Mama, to take care of you and Dad. Now, if you'll excuse us, my family and I are taking Mother out to dinner. We don't want to be late.
Mama?
Well, Linda, maybe you should go. You can't expect to...
Okay. Okay, I'll get a motel. I'll call you tomorrow, Mama.
You're just passing through?
Yeah.
Oh, right this way. Best room we got. It has a view.
What, of the parking lot?
You got me there.
Thank you.
Thanks, Falcon.
I won't stay.
Linda and I were a pair in high school, weren't we, kid? Look at you now. You just got prettier and prettier, and I just got fatter. Hi. I'll just leave you folks alone. You want a soda, kid?
Sure.
Okay.
Mary and I used to work here after school when her father owned the place. Sam, her husband, he worked here too. Would you like to sit down?
She can't. I mean, she just dropped me off, but she's not staying. Yeah.
No, I can't stay. I have groceries I have to go get. So, I'll pick you up in about an hour and a half.
No, that's not enough.
Well, I'll drive her home.
Well, that's really not necessary.
Oh, no, I don't mind. I promised to have her home by dinner time.
6 o'clock?
Okay, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
We just couldn't stop talking. Then we drove around together and the time was just gone. You want me to set the table?
I think your father already did.
Oh, thanks, Pops. I'm so hungry. Martin says the worst French fries. Ugh.
Napkins.
Sure.
Crumbs.
You had a good time then?
Great time. She's so nice, and we're like so much alike. It's like phenomenal. I mean, we like the same things. We. Did you know that she wanted to be a singer too? I mean, doesn't that just like blow your mind? Oh, she wants to come to choir practice at school Thursday night to hear me sing. And she gave me this picture of herself. See? We look almost exactly alike, don't we?
You look a lot alike. What's this?
One's her number at the motel, and the other's her number back in Chicago. Look, don't freak, okay? But I'm gonna spend the summer with her.
You what?
I'm going to spend at least part of the summer.
No, you're not.
She invited me.
I don't care. She had no right to invite you without talking to us first. You're not going, not for one day. I mean, who does this woman think she is?
She's my real mother, that's who.
I don't want to hear that. That is not how a real mother acts.
How would you know?
Go to your room.
I'm not a baby.
Now.
Oh my God, I'm gonna lose her. I'm gonna lose her too.
You are not.
Where's the baby then, Jenny?
Karen, stop this.
Yesterday everything was on track. I mean, it wasn't perfect. Life isn't perfect. I don't expect that, but we were happy. We would have worked things out.
We will work.
No. Jenny has been looking for a reason to reject me. Yesterday, that reason walked through our front door.
Karen, you're not making any sense. Linda is
She
not
wants
going...
our daughter, Greg. Well, she can't have her. I will never let that woman take my baby from me.
Brought you something to eat.
Has Jenny eaten?
I left a plate outside her door. I have that appointment with the Nelsons tonight. I'll cancel it if you want me to.
No. Go ahead. Go.
Everything's gonna get back on track, babe. You'll see.
Okay, last stop tonight.
You say so, baby, but I got a beautiful lamp out of this one last week.
Yeah, like it's not gonna cost us $100 to get it fixed.
I can sell it for $2.
Oh my God.
Larry, come in, please. It's horrible, isn't it? Just horrible. Walter will be right down. Her poor mother.
Yeah.
Her mother never gets over the loss of a child, you know. I try to make sense of it, but
Emily, you're gonna be late for Mass.
I'll just leave your dinner in the oven tonight, dear. I'll probably just go to bed early.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Got an idea on the victim?
Oh, yeah. Linda Emery.
The victim was a former Alton resident who disappeared almost 15 years ago. The police have unofficially ruled it homicide.
Miss,
Linda Emery's body was found in this dumpster behind me. Now, I spoke with a couple who found the body, and they described what they said were massive wounds to the head. As you may recall, the still unidentified...
Stop it, you hair, you hated her. You're probably glad you did. You're probably...
Stop it! Wait now! Stop! Don't ever say that! Ever!
She didn't mean that.
No. Listen to me now, both of you. This is a terrible tragedy, Jenny, and I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But this is a murder case, and the police are going to be knocking on our door.
Police?
They're going to find out that Linda was here and why. They probably already know. And when they do, I want you to keep whatever gripes you have about your mother and me to yourself. I mean, Linda's visit was a shock, but we were all coping with it. Do you understand me, Jenny?
Reporters. Vultures. They smell blood and all come flocking. The doctor just left. He said to get this pill for Mama. It's a sedative.
Oh, the poor woman's already so full of drugs.
Excuse me.
What?
Just go and get this pill and go away, please, all right?
We will need to speak with your mother at some point.
Sure. I've already told you everything that Linda told her.
And that's the only reason your sister gave her disappearing, the pregnancy?
Yeah.
Did she say why she chose not to come back?
No. Maybe to get her daughter.
And tell me, Mr. Emery, since as you said, you and your mother were so happy to see Linda, why did she stay in a motel?
No. You acted like she was already dead.
You didn't seem very broken up.
Didn't ask how she was killed either.
Where to now? Motel.
Thank you very much, Glenda. I really appreciate it.
Did you know Miss Emery?
No.
You just seem pretty upset.
I'm surprised. That's all. I didn't know her.
Miss Emery ever have any visitors?
I don't know. I don't pay
Last
attention.
night. Any strangers hanging around? Male, female?
Look, I told you I didn't see anything. She come in here about 7, picked up her key. Last I seen her.
Ever been in trouble with the law, Eddie?
When I was a kid. Look, I didn't do anything to that girl.
No one's accusing you, Mr. Hughes.
Hey.
Thanks for your cooperation.
Sure. Well, what do you know?
How'd she find out about you?
The attorney, I guess.
You didn't know her identity before that?
No, we didn't know anything about her until 2 days ago. She just showed up. Sunday, Mother's Day.
That made you angry?
No.
You sounded angry just then.
Well, I would have appreciated some advance notice, but she was Jenny's mother and someone that Jenny's always wondered about. Do you have children, Detective?
No, ma'am.
Well, when you have a child, you always want what will make them happy.
That make you happy to meet your mother, Jenny?
Yes.
Your parents didn't mind?
I really don't want to talk about this right now.
It's okay. I told her she could go to Lisa's. This has been terrible for her.
Oh, she's a beautiful little girl. If she was my daughter and someone showed up to claim her, it'd make me pretty mad.
She wasn't claiming.
Stop baiting my wife, Detective. She told you how we felt. We were happy. For Jenny's sake, we let Jenny see her again. We were talking about future visits. We all got along fine.
Did she say who the father was?
She didn't say. We didn't ask.
You ever see her again?
I took Jenny to meet her at Martin's yesterday, Monday. I only stayed for a minute.
That's all?
I probably want to speak with your daughter in more detail, but I can wait.
Jenny? You are Jenny Newhall, right? I was on my way to your house, but I saw you leaving, so I guess I kind of followed you.
I have to go meet my friend.
I was a really good friend of your mom's. High school. We palled around together. You know, I wanted someone to talk to about her, but I can understand if you don't want to. We were in choir together. She had a really beautiful singing voice.
I'm in the choir.
You are? Really? Isn't that something? How that kind of stuff happens? So this has been pretty hard for you then, huh?
Yeah, my parents aren't taking it very well either. My mom, she just had a miscarriage.
Yeah, really?
She feels like she's gonna lose me too. She's really freaked out by me. I don't understand why. They didn't even want her to be here.
Coroner's report. No sexual assault like that girl in the marsh.
Think we might have two killers?
Could be. Killer could also be a woman.
Have to be pretty strong to be a woman.
Or pretty desperate.
You have a particular woman in mind?
Do you know where the Newhall woman was last night?
Why her? Why not the husband?
Men don't get as irrational about this biological parent business. Right now, that's where I put my money. Maybe.
would you say these things after I pleaded with you?
I didn't know she was a reporter.
You were just telling some stranger I'd miscarried?
No,
That I was depressed, freaked out?
I didn't say that. I mean, those aren't my words.
What were your words, Jenny?
How does she know your mother went out for a walk that night if you didn't tell her?
I thought I was talking to a friend. I mean, Linda's best friend.
Anybody who reads that article is going to think I killed Linda Emery.
I didn't. That's
I
not
have a class to teach.
Karen, don't take it like that. When this is all over, I have to think of the school. Karen, please don't look like this.
Big lunch crowd today. Could have used your help.
I am going to the police.
Mary, no.
I have to. I don't know why you're so against me telling them.
It's just 13-year-old gossip.
It's not gossip. Linda told me. I'm the only one she did tell.
Yes?
Hi.
Hi.
Did you go to school today?
Yeah, but I started not feeling too well, so Mom brought me home.
You get any calls today? Anybody come by?
You mean the police, don't you? I don't think so.
Well, that's a good sign. Where's your mom?
In her room. She's been in there since she brought me home. Dad? Mom said the dance school asked her not to teach for a while.
Oh, jeez.
Some of the parents. Daddy, I did such a stupid thing.
Yeah, well, we all do stupid things sometimes, Jen. Even me. I know you probably can't believe that. I'm so perfect and all. I like to see you smile. Anyway, I just thought maybe we could do pizza at the beach, but...
Mom probably won't want to.
Yes, she does. I know you didn't mean to hurt me, Jenny. I know that. I don't hate her, Jen. I couldn't hate the person who brought you into this world. And that you'd think that I'd be glad about what happened.
I don't think that.
Hey, you two been cooped up too long. Come on, get your coats. I'm taking my two best girls to the best restaurant in town.
I think he caught a fish.
Hey. See that dock over there? Your mom and I used to meet there, secretly.
I don't think you should be telling her that. We used to leave notes to each other there, too, remember? That summer when my folks wouldn't let me see you? How come?
Oh, they thought we were too serious.
And too young, which we were. I mean, later when we got older and we proved ourselves a bit, they were great. So let that be a lesson to your kiddo, like, always listen to us.
But see, I knew. From the minute I set eyes on her, she was the only one for me. So I didn't care what anybody said.
Greg, love of my life, I don't think you should be telling our adolescent daughter that. Forget about your dad. I did care what my folks thought. And that's why we didn't see each other that summer.
Whoa, wait a minute now.
Maybe once.
More than once.
Okay, twice.
Well, did you ever get in trouble for it?
But it was worth it.
Greg, would you work with me?
No regrets at all. Come on, admit it. You don't either. Come on. Tell the truth.
No regrets.
I wish I could take it back. what I said to that reporter. I mean, I spent the whole day thinking the police were gonna come arrest you.
Me too.
Nah, I was never gonna come. Police are smarter than me. We'll just keep our heads down, chins up, stick together. People want to gossip for a while, let them gossip. Sticks and stones. It'll be over soon.
Dad, you're such a cheerleader.
That feels very good.
Surely you can't be hungry after all that sand-filled pizza.
There was no sand in my pizza. There was sand in your pizza. Well, then maybe you are not a very neat person.
I am a very neat person.
Feels even better.
Oh my God, the police. Greg.
They probably just have some questions.
Police.
It's nothing.
Oh, Mom, this is all my fault.
Just stay calm. We haven't done anything.
Hello? May we come in?
We have a choice.
Might be best if we spoke alone.
Come on upstairs, sweetheart. Everything's fine here.
I know what this is about, Detective. My daughter said a lot of misleading things to that reporter, but...
We don't pay much attention to newspaper articles, Mrs. Newhall. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Ask.
Where were you the night of the murder?
Here, I went for a short walk, but...
And you, Mr. Newhall?
I was with a client.
Client's name?
Nelson?
Shall I call him Mr. Newhall? You have that number?
Of course he does, Greg.
One of the motel residents described a utility vehicle he saw in the parking lot the night that Linda Emery was murdered. Do you have one of those, Mr. Newhall? Black, four-wheel drive?
Look, all right. Yes, I didn't tell my wife when I went to see her.
Greg, no.
I just wanted to know what she was up to. I spent 15 or 20 minutes, that's all.
Why didn't you tell me?
Karen was worried that Linda was maybe trying to get Jenny away from us. We weren't exactly straight with you about that. My wife was upset. Not like they made it out in the paper, but, you know, upset.
But you weren't upset?
Not at first, no. But then I started thinking, what if Karen's right? And here I'm going around saying everything's okay, it'll be okay, and so
you went to see Linda Emery?
I can't believe this.
Yes.
But you never told your wife before or after?
No.
Why not?
Honey, I'm sorry. On top of everything else, I didn't want you to have to worry about me, too.
We don't keep secrets, Greg. We never have, no matter what. This is evidence. You should have gone to the police.
She was fine when I left.
Well, I know that. I mean, I would never question that. Detective Ference, my husband did a truly stupid thing, but I promise you, Greg could never hurt anybody. I've known him all my life. You have to believe me.
Mr. Newhall, does your wife know about your previous relationship with Linda Emery?
Previous? What previous? We just met her. There was no relationship. Tell him, Greg. We never even knew her name. She just showed up. The attorney... Greg, tell them. Greg.
Can I have a moment alone with my wife? Sorry.
You knew her?
Barely knew her.
Mrs. Newhall, we received a phone call tonight from an old friend of the deceased.
What?
13 years ago, Linda Emery told her that your husband was the father of her child.
Who's? Oh my God! Jenny!
Karen.
You bastard!
Karen.
Who are you? Who are you? I don't even know you!
Mr. Newhall, we have a warrant to search the premises.
You've been protecting all this time, it's you!
Found something, sir. Found it in the four-wheel behind the passenger seat.
Breakers, room 5. Linda Emery's room.
What? She was never in my car? I left her in her room, alive!
Splattered with something. It could be blood.
Mr. Newhall, we're going to have to take you in. Lieutenant Reedham is right.
No, wait,
You have the right to remain silent.
Mom?
You have the right to speak
What
to
have
the
you done?
attorney and not the attorney present during question.
No!
You give up the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
I don't even know you.
Do you understand these rights?
I love you.
You have the right to an attorney.
Wait, you leave her alone.
Don't be a fool!
Jenny! Daddy! Jenny!
Deepest sympathy. And God's love will shine down on you. Peace of the Lord be with you and your spirit.
Stay there, Mama. Thank the people who respond. Let's go. It's over here now. So hard. Hi, thanks for coming down. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming. It's really good to see you.
Excuse me, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
We don't want to talk to you, period. Just leave us alone.
My sources say that you're the one who identified Greg Newhall as
Don't you
father.
print that. There's a murderer out there. Do you want to get us killed?
There's no sign of him anywhere.
You didn't expect there to be, did ya?
I'm coming in anyway. What are you doing?
I'm getting rid of things.
These are all things Dad gave you. What, are you getting rid of me too? I hate you for thinking he did this.
Don't you say that! I am your mother.
You're not my mother. I didn't mean that.
Yes, you did. Damn him.
Is he my father? I heard that detective last night. Is it true?
Yes.
I was sure it was.
I'm glad you're happy.
Do you think Dad's known all along that
I don't know. I don't know anything about anything anymore. Anything about anybody, including myself.
Just because he maybe lied to you about me, that doesn't mean he could murder someone.
You're too young to understand it.
No, I'm not. Dad couldn't hurt anyone.
He hurt me.
Fine. Fine, if that's the way you want it to be.
This is not the way I want it to be. But I have no control over anything.
I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
I'm going to choir practice.
Choir practice? Jenny, if you thought it was difficult yesterday, what do you think it's going to be like now?
I don't care.
Well, I care. I don't want you getting hurt.
Look, I'm not just going to hide out like you're doing. If anyone says anything to me, I'll just tell them to stop it. My father is innocent.
Jenny.
Linda Emery spent her last hours in this sad, anonymous room. Did she suspect that the man who had given life to her child was also capable of taking hers? As I sit here, I can almost Smell her perfume. No, garbage. I can feel her eyes watching me, pleading for justice, for...
Do they have to follow us everywhere?
I think they have to.
You're on the
Mrs. Hughes, I need you to keep an eye on your son. Make sure he doesn't do anything foolish like skip bail.
No.
You hear me, Eddie?
Whatever you say, whatever, okay? You can trust me, I swear you can.
I can't believe you're just letting him go.
Wes, your dad is a cop. You know the law. He's been charged. There'll be a court date.
He's more than just a peeping Tom, Walter.
Yeah, and next time you don't go chasing after people like that.
Look, you know what? He could have seen the murderer, okay? I mean, he could be a material. He could be the murderer.
Exactly, and you could have been seriously hurt. I'm going to tell you something. But you can't print anything until he's been arrested. I can't give you the details, but from what Eddie said in there, if it checks out, the case against Greg Newhall could be pretty tight.
You mean you saw him do it?
When I can, when he's been arrested, I'll give you an exclusive as a reward for bringing Eddie in. But until then, I need you to stay out of harm's way.
You mean out of your way?
I'm going to the bathroom. Do you really think it's necessary to go with me?
It's my job, Mrs. Newhall.
Is it your job to hold my hand, Detective?
Lieutenant.
I'm not about to run off and leave my daughter. Please.
Don't say that! I know you hate me. It's like a knife in me.
I don't care. I don't care how you feel. I wish you would disappear from the face of the earth.
No, listen. Don't have much time. Someone is trying to frame me. Someone knew that I went to see Linda that night, and they put that key in my car.
You shouldn't have run.
Everything.
You should turn yourself in.
I can't now. The fact that I did run makes me look twice as guilty. Karen, I need your help.
No.
I did not kill Linda. But while I was there with her, she got a phone call from some bar over in Ralston. And she arranged to meet somebody there. Unfinished business, she said.
Why don't you tell the police that?
I was stupid, okay? And now they're sure as hell not going to believe me unless I come up with something concrete. I need that picture of Linda.
Why?
If I can find the bar, and if they recognize her, if they remember who she met, because that's her murderer. You've got to give me that picture.
You have taken everything from me. Everything about our lives, the lives.
Bring it to our hiding place tomorrow. And the other thing that I need, Karen, $2,000 in my safe.
You could get pretty far from here with $2,000, couldn't you, Greg?
I love you, Karen. I'm counting on you.
Don't.
I'd watch out if I were you.
I'm telling you, Ma, this thing's got me shaking. I never said what they say I said. But people know I know, you know? I could be in big trouble. Yeah, people coming after me. Ma, I swear I wouldn't do it. I swear. I wouldn't kill no one. Ma. Well, look, you just tell the cops that I ain't never coming back. Never. Look, Ma, I gotta go, okay? I love you too.
I knew I couldn't keep this from you. I thought it would be best just... Are you okay, Jim?
Yes. I think he did it. I don't believe it. I think he killed her and now he's trying to find my dad.
Jenny, you have to face the possibility that...
I'm gonna go talk to this guy.
You are not going to go anywhere.
My dad's in trouble and he needs my help and I'm the only one who believes in him. He'd help me no matter what I'd done.
Your father wouldn't want you to put yourself in any
place. You go.
I can't.
You go find out why this guy lied.
I can't.
If you loved him, you would. If you ever loved him. Or me.
That's not fair. This isn't about you.
Isn't it? Isn't it about whether or not we're a family anymore? Are we?
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You didn't go to school today?
No.
I haven't done much today. I've been thinking a lot, not really getting any place. We should get a frame for that photo. Pretty silver one. Jenny, why have you been so angry with me? I mean, before all this happened.
The baby. You were just so happy, and then when you lost it, it was just like didn't seem to care that I was alive. It was just you and Dad and all this sadness, and I didn't exist. I didn't belong. It made me mad.
It was a very hard time for me. I'm sorry if I didn't handle it as well as...
Would you rather I had never been born?
No. Oh, Jen, never. You...
Or just that my dad hadn't adopted me?
No. You are the best thing that ever happened to us.
What's gonna happen? And if Dad goes to jail at peace, where will I go?
What do you mean, where will you go? You won't go anywhere. You'll stay here. This is your home.
I want my dad to be here, though.
I know you do. I know.
Emily?
I didn't expect you home so early, dear. Or is it late? I lose track of time. I meant to put this away before you got home, dear. I'm sorry. I decided I'm going to get help, Walter. I'm going to check myself into a clinic. I mean it. I don't want to go on living like this.
Yes? Yeah. I'll be there. Okay. I gotta go.
I didn't see the stoplight change, Walter, because Mikey, he spilled his soda, and I reached over. I'm sorry.
Why don't you go to bed, Emily? Sleep it off.
You were coming.
I'm here for Jen. She thinks you're innocent. If you're not, it'll break her heart. I'll never forgive you for that, Greg. There's a razor in there, and I have to go. Don't get yourself shot.
No, Karen, wait. Wait, please. I never loved her. It wasn't an affair. You and I were having problems.
I don't want to hear about it.
Jenny should know. If something happens to me, she was a nice kid. Happened once.
Don't lie to me.
No, I swear. And then she was pregnant, and she was gonna run off, give the baby up for adoption. We wanted a baby so much. I wanted to tell you, but I was...
A coward?
I would do anything in the world to keep you.
Would you kill someone?
Yes, under the right circumstances.
We have a possible 187 at the corner of Nantucket and Broad Beach. All units.
But Linda didn't come here to hurt you or me or Jenny. She came here for some other reason. I'm hoping this picture can help you find out.
He's leaving.
Who, the cop?
Watch out. They'll see you. No, please, don't kiss me.
God, I wish I could take that look out of your eyes.
You take care of yourself. Don't do anything foolish. Think of Jenny.
You and Jenny, you take care of each other.
Eddie Hughes. Yeah. You know the guy you know the manager of that hotel?
I know who he is. How?
Well, he was hit by a train. And, they think it's murder. Murder? You know that your husband was seen in this area last night?
What?
Your husband, he has enough reason to want Eddie out of the way. No. So you don't think that your husband...
No.
And why is that, Mrs. Newhall? After all, he did lie to you, didn't he?
Because my husband is not a cold-blooded murderer.
How do you know that?
Because I know him. I'm not a fool. The person who killed Linda Emery is the same person who killed Eddie Hughes, but it's not Greg.
How do you know that? Miss Newhall, how do you know that?
Mrs. Emery, I'm Karen Newhall. I understand you're my daughter's grandmother. I wanted to come and talk to you, and when Jenny found out, she insisted. I told her you might not be ready to see her
My father didn't kill Linda.
No.
No.
Linda was the same way about her father. Your grandfather. You look just like she did at your age. I want you to have something. Something of Linda's. Choose something. Anything. It's a bank. Probably still has her allowance in there from the time when she... It's a silly thing, I suppose, but her father gave it to her and she loved it.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing her to me. You're a very kind and generous person. Linda told me that she'd made the right decision, that Jenny was with wonderful people. And now I can see for myself. It's true.
When she left town, she said it was because she was pregnant. There was no other reason?
Well, that seemed like reason enough at the time.
It did?
Well, yeah.
No one was threatening her?
No.
Mrs. Martin, are you sure that Greg Newhall is the father of that baby? Be careful, Mrs. Martin. Be very careful.
Where's Emily?
Hospital.
Hospital?
Clinic.
Oh. Walter, I absolutely do not believe that Greg Newhall could have murdered Linda Emery. It's just not in his character. Murder. I mean, it makes no sense. So the question to me is, why did Linda come back to town now? Oh, Walter, I have such a good idea, and all that I need from you is just a tiny peek at your police files. Tonight. Pretty please.
Seems like the best thing to do.
Emily?
I decided not to stay, Walter. I'm afraid I left without telling anyone.
I see.
It's just, When I try to sleep, I get these nightmares, and they won't give you anything for them.
Yes.
Karen Newhall.
Yes, Mrs. Newhall.
I'm sorry to call you at home.
No, that's why I gave you my number.
I'm probably out of town and we have some new information that I thought...
What new information?
Oh, I'd rather not say over the phone. Jenny's pretty upset about it. We've been arguing about what to do. She thought that I should call you, so...
I see. I'll be right over then. Mrs. Newhall, if anyone calls before I get there, don't mention this. No matter who. You understand, Mrs. Newhall? No matter who. I have to go out. Please?
Yes, sir. Is this an emergency?
I live on Lund Street across from Detective Walter Ferentz's house. And I think someone has just broken into his basement.
Detective Ferentz's?
That's right.
Can you just...
Now, why on earth did you do that? I know how to use this. Now, you just sit down, and we'll wait for my husband to get back.
Mrs. Ferris, listen.
I won't let you talk me into anything, so don't even try. Sit down. She wrote that letter when she was 17. 17. She thought she was going to die then.
You believe it? What she said in the letter?
She wouldn't make something like that up.
Well, here's a newspaper article.
Says her father was an escaped convict. Of course I believe the letter.
Someone blackmailed her into having sex with him?
Well, he showed her the newspaper article and threatened to send her father back to prison unless she was only 17. She loved her father. What else could she do?
I don't think she probably had much choice.
She calls him the monster. And that's what he was.
She could only stop it by running away. I mean, he stole her life from her. When her father died, it freed her. She could come back and confront, maybe even expose her tormentor. That was the unfinished business she was talking about. That was who she was going to meet that night.
She was going to see someone? How do you know that, Mrs. Newhall? Did your husband tell you?
No.
Do you know who?
No.
Does your husband know?
No,
But you'll find out. Do you have the originals of these, Mrs. Newhall? Do you have them here?
Yes, they're...
Jenny, why do you need them?
Evidence?
Well, I know that. Someone's trying to frame my husband.
I want them now!
Let her go!
Don't move! Don't move!
Oh my God, you. It was you.
Shut up! Give me the originals, I'll give you your daughter.
Let go of her first.
All right. I'm not such a monster. Keep your end of the bargain.
Safe upstairs.
Open it.
I can't remember.
Bring your daughter up here.
No, wait. I'm scared. I'm scared and I can't.
I don't want to hurt you. I didn't want to hurt anybody.
Well, I know how that is. I mean, sometimes it's just an accident. I mean, it's just an accident. People understand.
No, they don't. People don't understand anything about people like me. Are you calmer now, Mrs. Newhall? Can you open the safe for me now, please, Mrs. Newhall? Mrs. Ferris, you're gonna have to listen to me, please.
No. There's a shoot-to-kill order on you, you know. I heard my husband say so.
There is a dead woman in your basement, Mrs. Ferris. And I think your husband killed her. And Linda, and Eddie, and God knows who else. Now, where is he?
Too bad. And the boys died? That's all he ever said. No tears, no anger. Just... it's too bad. Would you like a drink, Mr. Newhall? I would. That'll be the police. They're very punctual, aren't they? He's gone to see your wife, I'm afraid. Stay calm, baby. Trust me. Okay, now you got what you want to know. You can leave.
I can't do that.
We won't tell.
Yeah, you will. Y'all promised not to. Y'all promised to do what you're told, but you never do. Not you. Not Linda. God, I love Linda.
Well, you can't kill us. There's a policeman outside.
I sent him home. You called me at home tonight. You were distraught. I tried to stop you. It was too late. You shot your daughter and then yourself.
Greg! Run, Jenny, run!
Get up.
No! You're going to kill me first, and nobody's going to believe I killed myself and then Jenny.
All right. Have it your way. Get away from my family.
I knew you'd come in.
You're not a very good shot, Mr. Newhall.
You're wrong about that, Detective. I'm an excellent shot.
Daddy! Jenny! Please, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Oh, Daddy.
Drop the gun, Walter!
So much blood.
Drop it, sir!
Larry,
Daddy.
I walked right into it. We've been to your house, Walter. We found Phyllis Hodges.
Call an ambulance!
Daddy. Oh, Daddy.
Jenny.
Are you AB negative blood? No. Are you, sweetie?
I don't know.
Our supplies are short. He's lost a lot of blood.
You can test me.
No. There's a good chance she's the same type as her father. He is your father, isn't he?
I gave you my blood.
Is that why I want to go rollerblading?
You're gonna be fine.
I don't want to lose you.
I know you don't, but, you know, I'm hurt and, well, we've all changed a lot.
Yeah, but we're still together, right? I mean, if secrets tear people apart, then telling the truth ought to keep them together. Right, Mom?
That's a pretty big question for the middle of the night.
Cheerleader, like her dad. Love you, Kim.
I know you do.